A shooting at a rally for former President Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, is being investigated as an attempted assassination, according to law enforcement officials. The incident left the shooter and one attendee dead, and two attendees critically injured. Trump's campaign has confirmed that the former president is fine after being swiftly removed from the stage and taken to a local medical facility for evaluation. The Federal Bureau of Investigation has identified 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks as the subject involved in the attempted assassination, opening a new tab of former President Donald Trump, it said in a statement.
This evening we had what we're calling an assassination attempt against our former president, Donald Trump. It's still an active crime scene. As I mentioned, we have a number of agents on scene. We also are working closely with other federal agencies, our state partners, and our local police partners as well.
A viral, unverified video circulating on social media allegedly shows suspected gunman Thomas Matthew Crooks sitting in his car, expressing his dislike for Trump and Republicans while claiming, "You got the wrong guy." The date and location of the video are unknown. When asked if law enforcement was unaware of the shooter's presence until the firing began, Rojek responded, "That is our assessment at this time." He further noted, "It is surprising that the shooter was able to get off as many rounds as were fired. All the details of that will come out in the later investigation." State Police Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens declined to speculate on how close a call it was for Trump and deferred questions about the venue's security to the Secret Service, which was not present at the news conference. Bivens confirmed that the identities of the deceased and injured are known but have not been released. All victims were adult males.
As you know, there was a grandstand, a very large area, a lot of people there when this all unfolded. The former president had come out and begun to speak shortly after 6 o'clock this evening, and within about 10 to 15 minutes, a number of sounds were heard, and it became apparent that shots were being fired in that direction. It was a chaotic scene. Law enforcement, I believe, acted heroically, quickly identifying and neutralizing the threat, as well as responding to assist the various victims.
The motive behind the shooting remains unclear, with Rojek noting that no specific threats were received prior to the incident. The shooter died at the scene, and the FBI has not yet released his identity. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro confirmed that Trump had left Butler under the protection of the U.S. Secret Service and the Pennsylvania State Police. Laurie and I are thankful that his team reports that he is fine, and we continue to wish him a full and speedy recovery, Shapiro added. Meanwhile, Rico Elmore, vice chairman of the Beaver County Republican Party, provided a harrowing account of the shooting incident at a rally for former President Donald Trump. Elmore, who was seated in a VIP section as a speaker, described the chaotic scene that unfolded.
And I'll tell you, you know how fast firecrackers go off. So by the time I hit the second firecracker, I realized that it was a gunshot and not a firecracker. So I got up, I yelled for people to get down. Everyone started to get down. Everyone's panicking about what's going on because you're like, hey, we're at a rally. We do think, there'll be some protests, but we don't think anything's going to happen that's egregious and life-threatening. And then as soon as it happens, people are panicking. Kids are panicking. Adults are panicking. And I felt it was my job to, kind of get everyone to calm down. At the same time that this is going on, adrenaline took over, and someone said we need a medic.
President Joe Biden said that everybody must condemn the suspected assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump, adding that he hoped to speak with his 2024 presidential rivals soon.